If you are more comfortable in Hindi, this video is also available in Hindi. Link is in description. Now let's get started in English. Now guys, let's start our series of cloud computing. Now first, this is the first video. Now let's discuss what is cloud. Now guys, first of all, let's see the definition. It refers to the servers that are accessed over the internet and they are present at remote locations. Okay, so basically what is cloud? Cloud is your network and these are basically your servers, right, which are present at a remote location, and you are storing the data over there, and the data is stored there it is processing happening on the servers itself, and the data is managed there only. Okay, and we can access it anytime, anywhere. So that is basically what is a cloud. Okay, now guys, let us take some examples, scenarios, okay, to understand why do we need this cloud computing. Suppose for an example, we want some resources, like suppose if you are the CEO of a company. Okay, imagine you are a CEO of the company and you have initially 10 employees. Okay, so what you will do is you will buy 10 laptops or you will buy 10 computers, and then your work will go on. Okay, then your company will work, then those employees will work. Now what is the headache is that you have to maintain those computers yourself, you'll have to take care of the security. Okay, and you will have to take care of everything. Like if the CPU is damaged of one computer, you will have to buy a new one, so that will cost you very much. Okay, and that will also it will be a waste of resource. So how can we see that that will be a waste of resource, guys? Suppose for example your company is doing good and you hire 90 more people, so there are 100 people in your company, so you will have to buy 90 more computers, right? So that will cost you very much, and you will have to take care of maintaining the softwares, upgrading those softwares, right? So it will cost you a lot. And suppose for an example, after 1 month or 2 months, some 50 employees leave your company, so those 50 computers or those 50 laptops which costed you a lot, right? It might be, they might have costed you 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs, so that will be a totally waste, right? Those resources will be kept as it is, and after 5 to 10 years they'll be degraded, right? So that will be of no use. So what is the other scenario? Like we have some service providers, like suppose for an example, if I need a machine which has 8 GB RAM, okay, and 100 GB of storage, so I can make that machine virtually as a service, and I can take that service from these cloud providers. So that is a scenario of cloud computing. So we do not need to manage our softwares. Okay, we don't need to have the headache of buying the machines, maintaining the machines. Okay, so guys, we need not take any headache. So everything is done by the service providers. We just need to pay them as per use. If we are using the resource for 1 day, we'll pay you for 1 day only. Okay, so that is the scenario in this cloud computing. So we need not buy all those machines, we can take them as a service. Okay, so that is the basic scenario of what is cloud computing. Like why do we need it? Okay, that will be an advantage. Now suppose guys, you have some data that is very important and you have it in your machine. Okay, so you are coding, and suppose by mistake your computer gets damaged, so you are not able to access that, right? So safer scenario would be that you upload all those files, all that data on a cloud platform, suppose your Google Drive or your Dropbox, so that you can access it anywhere and anytime. Okay, so they are what, they are clouds only. Like you are using your Gmail, okay, you are using your Dropbox, your Google Drive, so they are what, they are services that are provided and we are using those services, right? So that is just a cloud. So we can store the data over there and we can access the photographs, so we can access those resources like our photos or our codes anytime, anywhere, from any place, right? So that is the basic scenario of what is cloud. So that is a major advantage over there. So now let's see in simple terms what is it. So it means storing, managing and accessing the data and programs on the remote servers that are hosted on internet instead of our computer's hard drive. Okay, this is what I have told you already. Now we can also say that cloud computing is the on-demand availability of computer system resources. Why are we saying, guys, on-demand availability of resources? Because if you want a specific resource, now suppose guys, if I want a virtual machine, that is your virtual computer, which will have 4 GB of RAM and 100 GB of storage. Okay, so I can take that from any of the cloud providers. Like if I want it for 2 days or even 7 days or even for 2 hours, so I can take that and I'll pay you for that duration only. Like if I take it for 2 days or 7 days, I'll pay you for those 2 or 7 days only. So that is a major advantage that we get. We can scale the resources anytime and we can decrease them also. Now what is scaling up, guys? Suppose for example, you are shopping on a website and that website is having normal traffic. So in the normal days, suppose for example, there are 10 modules that are managing the login module. Okay, so what is happening is, guys, during your festival, suppose a lot of people are willing to buy products, they are giving some discounts, heavy discounts they are giving, 50%, 60% off. So what will happen is a lot of people will buy the products from their website. Okay, let's take the example of Amazon. So many people will buy the products of Amazon, so there will be a huge traffic. So what the Amazon company will do is they'll scale up their resources, like their login module there, they'll scale up that what by 100. Okay, so earlier there were 10 modules that were managing that. Now we have scaled it up to 100 because we know there are a lot of users that are using that website right now during the festival season. So they'll scale up the resources, and when the festival goes off, when the discount is finished, so what will happen is they'll scale down the resources to normal use when the traffic is reduced to the on the website, right? So that is the major scenario. You can scale up the resources anytime you want, and you can scale down whenever you feel like. So that is totally up to you. Okay, so that is the major advantage of cloud computing. Now in short, if we say, guys, we store the data, manage and process the data on the remote servers only, and we can access it anytime, anywhere. So that is what we can say that in short. Okay, now guys, let's see what are service providers. They basically provides us the services, like if we want some resource. For an example, let's take the example of Dropbox. Okay, what happens in Dropbox? Suppose, I don't know exactly, but suppose for an example we get 15 GB of storage for free. Okay, but what if I want to store my data on Dropbox, more data? So what they'll do is you'll have to pay 130 rupees per month. Okay, that's just an example, that you will have to pay me some amount every month and I'll give you some extra storage. Suppose they'll expand your storage to 150 GB. Okay, so that will be a scenario. So you can take that service. Suppose you want that service only for 1 month, so you can pay for 1 month only 130 rupees and you'll get that storage. So that will be totally up to you if you want to use it for 1 month or 15 days. So you can take the plan and do the things, right? So that will be a resource that you want some storage, extra storage. So that will be totally dependent on you. So these providers provide those type of services. There are a lot of services, we'll discuss them in the next video. So basically major cloud providers are Google Cloud, AWS, that is Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, and so on. Okay, there are many clouds. So these are some of the famous ones. Now friends, let's take a basic idea of what are the types of clouds. There are basically 4 types of cloud: public, private, hybrid, and community cloud. In public cloud, guys, it is accessible to all. For an example, your Gmail. Okay, anyone can make account on Gmail and anyone can access that. Okay, your mails are stored on the cloud. Okay, so that is the scenario. If we have a private cloud, then that will be only accessible to a specific organization. We can say services will be accessible within an organization. Okay, for private cloud. And for hybrid cloud, it will, guys, contain the features of the public cloud also and private cloud also. There are scenarios where we need both the services, so that time we can use the hybrid cloud scenario. And if we have some companies, suppose there are 3 companies, okay, and they want to use a product, so those services, those specific services will be accessible by those group of organizations only. Okay, suppose there are 3-5 organizations or 3 or 4 organizations, so only those organizations can access those resources and nobody else can do that. So these are the basically 4 types of clouds. Okay, we'll see a separate video in which we'll discuss what are the types of cloud in detail. That was just a general introduction. Now guys, if we see some advantages, we can access our resources anytime, anywhere, and from any location. We will pay only as per our use. If I am using a resource for 1 day, I'll pay for 1 day only. I'll not pay for the whole month. Okay, that is another advantage. I need not take care of the infrastructure or the maintenance of that infrastructure. Okay, that will be totally done by the cloud service providers. I need not install any software on my machine. I'll just take that instance, I'll take that service and I'll use that. Okay, so that is the major advantage. And if the traffic increases on a website, we can easily scale up the resources and we can scale down the resources whenever the traffic is reduced. So these are some of the advantages of cloud computing. There are many advantages. We'll discuss them in a separate video. But obviously, guys, you should have internet connection for your cloud computing, right? If you want to access anything or any service, you will have to have what? Your internet. So guys, that's it from this video. Now friends, if you know Hindi, do watch my main channel. On that channel, I have uploaded more than 320 videos and I have covered a lot of subjects like your cryptography. Guys, believe me, you will get the best cryptography series on the whole YouTube on my Hindi channel. If you don't know Hindi, you can watch that in English also. I have made some videos in English as well, like 12 to 14 videos, and I'll keep on uploading as the time goes on. I have also uploaded compiler design series, Java interview questions, and how to get into Infosys, what is the process of Cognizant, okay, what is TCS NQT, and so on, what is Core Vita. I have covered a lot of things over there. So if you want the regular video updates of my channel, you can join my Telegram channel. It is for both Hindi and English videos, okay. You'll get the link in the description. I have 2 Telegram channels, and you can follow me on Instagram for regular video updates. Thanks for watching. Do like, share and subscribe, guys. I need your support, so do subscribe this channel also. And that's it from this video. Do share the channel with your juniors, and we'll meet you in the next video, and thanks for watching.